Hello and welcome to another episode of Anything Arduino. In some projects, information is crucial, and one of many ways to get that information out from your Arduino is by using a 7-segment LED display like this one, or as you can see here. And in this episode and in the following 2 episodes, I'm going to show you these 3 ways of connecting the 7-segment LED display to your Arduino. In the first episode, this one, I'm going to show you how to hook it up directly to your Arduino, like this one here. Then we'll go through a dedicated LED, 7-segment LED driver, the 4511, right here. And finally, we're going to look at the shift register, the 74 HC595 here. And in each episode I'll also go through how to display the numbers 0 through 9. But let's get right down to it and start with the most simple way of connecting a 7-segment LED driver to your Arduino.
First, to understand what a 7-segment LED display is, it's basically 7 LEDs bundled together in to form a pattern that can make numbers. And you control these LEDs just like you would control any other LED. In this case, we're controlling it with the basic blink sketch. So you can see we can access all the LEDs by just blinking them. So one important thing to think about when ordering your 7-segment LED displays is if you want to have a common cathode or a common anode. This makes a huge difference, especially when you start using the shift registers and the special LED drivers like the 4511. You need a lot of extra components, as I will show you in the next episode, or you'll need to totally change the codes for the shift registers. So if you have a common anode as the one I have here, you connect 5 volts to either the top or the bottom middle pin. So either there or there. Doesn't matter which. They're connected, as you can see in the diagram. And then you choose 7 pins. I choose 2 to 8. Pin 2 to 8 that I'm going to use, and you connect it in this order just to follow the standard. So first pin should be A, and then you go B, C, skipping the DP, which is the dot pin, D, E, F, G. So let's do that. Pin 2. And that's how you connect it, and let's look at the program. Let's do as we usually do and start with one of the example files, in this case the blink sketch, which has everything in it that we need. So first we need to define some pins, so let's do that. Right, and then let's set the pin mode for these pins. And they are all going to be outputs. There. And then in the loop we are going to write the numbers. So let's start by doing a 0. And before you do this, it's good to, you can either copy from the description, or look at this diagram I've done right here that shows, depending if you have a common anode or a common cathode, the X is either low or high, and the other ones should be the opposite. So here's a diagram showing how to light up the LEDs to make all the numbers from 0 to 9. So for example, if we want to make a 1, and we have a common anode, so B and C, pin B and pin C will be low, and all the others will be high. But let's begin in the beginning with a 0. And a pin and a 0, everything should be low except for G, the middle line. So high in this case. Let's write a 1 as well. Let's just copy this. Let's remove that. So a 1 will be everything high in my case except B and C. So let's upload this and see how it looks like. And it looks like it should. Toggles between a 0 and a 1. So let's do the rest of this sketch, and we'll look at the finished numbers. So here we have our finished sketch, and with all the numbers, and if we upload it to the Arduino, you will also see that it should look as it's supposed to. And there we have all the numbers. So with this, the first part of this of how to connect to a 7-segment LED driver display, is done. And see you in the next episode to show you how to do it with a 4511. Take care. Bye.